And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the second annual Battle of the Sexes here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Lowe's Motor Speedway in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are getting set to see which guy or gal will reign supreme and win it for their compadres. Going to be 100 laps of racing here tonight. Of course, our two qualifiers that we had back on Monday were really exciting, even though one was kind of boring and the other one was kind of a typical Charlotte race. So, with no issues as far as ratings are concerned, I think we should be okay as far as this race is concerned. Hi to everybody in the chat. If you're watching, please remember to take note of the description after I edit the title after I edit this stream, so that way you guys know what the rules are. There's the results. There's your starting grid over here. It is based off the results from the qualifiers that we did on Monday. So basically, the two winners, which is Dylan Cunningham, Riley Anderson, they're on the front row. Kenneth Ayers and Annie McGinnis row 2, and so on and so on. So, yes. And now here's the command: drivers, start your engines. Let's go. Going to be a very good race, and these drivers will have to make a pit stop. They had plenty of fuel to make it 60 laps, even though some drivers had to come to pit road for some apparent reason. They will have to make a pit stop here in tonight's race. Here today. Hope everybody is having themselves a very good Wednesday night. And the next time these drivers come back to Charlotte will be a points-paying event. Hi, one person in the chat. And let me remind you, as I said before, and I'll say it again, there was no sign-ups for this because this is a Monster Energy special event. I want to say that. Hi, Father Ormy. I hope you had a great day at college and also hugging your female drivers, even though you were probably cheering up Brenda Evelyn after she failed to qualify, who was, by the way, the defending winner of this event. We are guaranteed a new winner, regardless who wins this race. Okay, now it's time for me to do the famous statement. All right. All right, boys and girls, here we are for the Battle of the Sexes at Charlotte. Can I get a good old Charlotte racing? Yeah! I know you go to college tomorrow. I'm just saying. As we're underway here tonight in the main event. Did everybody take the green? Survey says yes is the answer. We're about to nearly go 3 wide here, as Cunningham will lead the first lap. So the question is now going to be, will a female driver win it for the second year in a row, or will the male drivers become king of supreme? Because I know there won't be a battle of the sexes as far as when we go points-paying events, as that was close right there between the 16 and the 44. And now they're going to go 3 wide for second. Look out. 44 had to get out of that deal because he got tight. That's Katsuro Mirmuez. But somehow we keep it together, surprisingly. Samuel Fisher there. There's Paul Michaels in the 29, which I did fix the little mistake I made where I had the R symbol for no apparent reason. Of course, none of these drivers are rookies, especially in that special event. Well, of course, they are rookies in this event. Oh, we got a caution. Caution is out. What happened? Oh, Hazel Triggs is in it. And some of these drivers have already taken the caution. Some drivers are racing back to the yellow. Our first caution of the evening comes at the end, coming at the beginning of lap number 5. And I only see one driver involved, and that is Hazel Triggs. Boy, what a nightmare this 10 team has had. This was not what Hazel Triggs needed. Speaking of Hazel Triggs, she will get another sponsor when I get the chance. Let's see what happened to you, Hazel.
Yep, you
Hazel
won.
Bear.
Finally.
Let's see. Looks like the 15 got tight, got up into the 10, and then the 21 of Amanda Wallace
Yo,
turned the 10 into the wall. So it was a couple of female drivers, so no female abuse. That was like Annie Thomas who got a little bit of damage. Remember, some of these drivers that had damage as the 10 car has resumed back out onto the track and will stay on the lead lap. But some of these drivers, especially the girls that were involved in that incident towards the end of their qualifying race back on Monday, some of them had to repair their cars for this main event here. And poor Hazel Triggs, thankfully for her, it's no points on the line, but not the way you want to start off the main event. And by the way, my phone is, for whatever reason, ahead of my laptop time, but it's fine. I see we had an incident on the back straightaway that I need to look at. I saw some skid marks on the back straightaway. I don't know who those belong to. Maybe that's what we're about to find out.
I'm doing great.
Because I saw some skid marks over here. I'm gonna check and see where the skid marks came from. I saw there was some on the back straightaway.
No, I'm out here playing cards with Brian.
Let's see, where did the skid marks?
Cards? No, in the dining room table.
Oh, there was a follow-up wreck I did not see. Let's go to helicopter, see who did this involve. Oh, the 18, that was Brooklyn Carter. Looks like she got into Diego Marquez. This was, by the way, coming back to the yellow. Nearly collected Abigail Furling. So our first male abuse will go to Brooklyn Carter.
Okay.
Either that or the 39 just decided to crowd the
Yes, ma'am.
18 for some reason. But regardless,
Yes, ma'am.
it is the first male abuse charge, and that will go against one of Zachary Taylor's drivers, and Taylor isn't too pleased about that.
Friday. Okay, I will. You know, I might get a job at the state capitol.
No, you're not.
The custodian. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing.
I don't know why on earth you would say that. But anyway, let's go over the full
Okay,
field
well.
rundown. Samuel Fisher's the leader. Paul Michaels second. Katsura Mirwes third. Right now it's a male driver 1, 2, 3,
No, it
4 with
didn't.
Mike Chilton fourth. Fifth is Noah Tutu. His brother Jacob in sixth. Seventh is
Okay.
Chet Collingwood. Eighth is Kenneth Ayers. Ninth, John Wesley Allen, Dylan Cunningham 10th. It's right now male drivers inside the top 10. The first female driver is in 11th. That's Michelle Furling. Nicholas Dutch 12th. Riley Anderson 13th. Timothy
Yes.
Grenville 14th. 15th is Annie McGinnis. I should note, if you guys are supercar fans, this is the final ever race for Holden. So I don't know how that's going to affect as far as PCS race stuff is concerned. Even though, yes, that is a Chevy body with the Holden logo on it, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Allison Washington 16th, 17th Ashley Reynolds, 18th Belle
Oh,
San
yeah,
Diego,
that's
19th
right.
Samantha Maple, 20th is Pablo
Yeah.
Massa, 21st Truman X, 22nd
That's
White
right.
Garcia, 23rd Amber Whitecastle, 24th Kevin Joseph with
Yeah.
Darby King in 25th. Because there was 2 7 cars, I just made Darby King the 107, just FYI. Leo Einstein,
But they wouldn't
26th,
listen.
27th Danny Rand, 28th Ben Tennyson,
They wouldn't
29th Unit
listen.
Cambridge, Timmy Turner in 30th. 31st
They
Kelly
wouldn't
Moore,
listen.
32nd Courtney Lynn, who by the way was super disappointed on letting Ormy
listen.
down. 33rd Abigail Furling, 34th Brooklyn Carter, 35th Diego
okay.
Marquez. Strawberry Lawson 36th, 37th Rebecca Hawkins, Mackenzie Thompson 28th, 39th rather is Amanda Wallace, Hazel Triggs 40th, Annie Thomas 41st, Brianna Knight 42nd. So all 42 cars that started this race
Okay, I will.
will now take the first restart of the evening.
Oh, you didn't? Oh my God. Oh, it's easy.
The fortunate thing for most of these drivers, especially those that were involved in this incident, there were, like I said, no points on the line.
Oh, no,
As the pace car goes off. And we're going to go back to green flag racing. And like I said, who will join Brenda Eveling as a winner of this event? We'll find out as we're back to green here at Charlotte.
okay, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
While these drivers are getting up to speed, let me go ahead and let everybody know, and this is going to be a fair warning. After Friday's race at Dover for the Foster Series, they will be off for the rest of December. Will be off for the entire month of December because most of the Monster Energy Series drivers are going to be on vacation in Cuba because they have a banquet ceremony they will be all attending to, or actually no, it's the Bahamas they have to go to. They went to Cuba this past weekend for the November holiday. So they will be out of town because we get to talk about the champions for all four of those series rather. So that's why there won't be a Foster Series race coming out. I'm planning on having the Foster Series resume sometime in January, so that way everything is good to go. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions about that, leave me a comment as far as that's concerned. So yeah, John Wesley Allen going for second. Right now, the male drivers are currently in the lead.
Don't have no tan either.
Of course, there are no points for most laps led or well, actually, I will save this race to find out which guy or gal gets a You Blew It from Cody Smart and Sean Art. And Sean's magic trick of time for me to wreck the field worked. There's Dylan Cunningham. This is going to be the same car he's going to run in the Monster Energy Series for 2023. John Wesley Allen is just in this car for a one-race deal. He will be a Buffalo Wild Wings Series driver. This car will be driven by Sally Foster in 2023. Of course, Sally is not in this event, but you will see her when we go to Ricky. I also should note to everybody, even though tomorrow's the first day of December and we get away with the December holiday stuff, we are also on the countdown to the season opener for the AutoZone Amateur Series return to this channel. And of course, some of the AutoZone Amateur Series drivers, especially the girls, like Carolina Bradley failed to qualify. We will see them at Daytona, which, by the way, the season opener is almost a month away. So while we're counting down still to the Daytona 500 for 2023, we're getting closer and closer to the season opener for the AutoZone Amateur Series. And Samantha Maple's back here. Not sure what happened to her. Does she have any damage to that? I don't know if she's got any damage or not. Either that or the cracks on the paint has cracked. I don't know what happened to Samantha Maple, why she's back here. I know why Hazel Triggs is back here, because she's damaged. Annie Thomas back here with Brianna Knight. Annie Thomas is a former champion of the Monster Energy Series. She won the title back in 2015 when she was driving for her team owner at the time, Zachary Fitzwater. Of course, Fitzy always keeps up with Annie Thomas's adventures. There's Timmy Turner. He is actually, if you don't know this, Turner is a former Daytona 500 winner back in 2016. Courtney Lynn had a good season in 2021. Did not find victory lane this year. Will look to try to find victory in 2023. Rebecca Hawkins right there, the defending Monster Energy Series champ. There's Ben Tennyson. His team owner, Paulette Burrows, is not in this field. We will see Paulette Burrows, however, in the Monster Energy Series sometime this season. Same with this driver right here, Pablo Massa, the only Brazilian in the Monster Energy Series. There's Amanda Wallace in that bright pink car. That's the Warriors, the pink Warriors Ford Fusion. Mackenzie Thompson. Of course, the reason Mackenzie Thompson has not been down in the Buffalo Wild Wings series is because every time I try to find her a ride, the rides get full. So that's why she's staying up here in the Monster Energy series, because her sponsor, which is a Kickstart, Mountain Dew Kickstart, the lime flavored car, wanted to keep her in the Monster Energy series. So that's why they have exempted her from dropping down to the Buffalo Wild Wings series. And Mackenzie Thompson is a former winner in the Monster Energy series. Her last win was at Las Vegas, another 1.5 mile track. Strawberry Launches there. There's Leo Einstein, the Mitsubishi Lancer. Jacob Tutu. Jacob Tutu, I believe he's the only BMW in this field tonight. And Ashley Reynolds has taken the lead. So can the female domination continue? We'll have to wait and see. Because remember, these drivers, those that have not pitted under that yellow, will have to come to pit road. The drivers like Annie Thomas, Brianna Knight, that came to pit road to top off, how far can they go on a fuel run? Because their damage isn't too bad. They just probably got the fenders pulled away. And looks like we already got a driver behind the wall. That's Riley Anderson. And the camshaft has failed. And we're also being told the 09 is a lap down. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe we'll find out. Because she was on the lead lap running 19th at the time. Oh, that would be why she came to pit road just after the restart. Oh, a stop and go penalty. That would be why. I see. That would be why the 09 is a lap down. So she must have jumped that last restart and passed some people to the left, because you're supposed to pass to the right. So that's a tough break for the 09, who had to make a stop and go penalty, we're being told. Can somebody go check on that chicken?
Yeah.
I think it should be done. Use the pot hold, or use the mitten, Mario. It should be done. Okay, go ahead and take it out. For any of you that are asking, I'm cooking chicken right now, and like I said, because I'm concentrated on this, I needed one of my roommates to keep an eye on the chicken. What? It should be done. Does it look done? It should be done. Because remember, I put it in at 5:40. And it's 6:14. So it should be done. Go ahead and take it out. Alright. That's why I leave it in there longer, so it can cook. Yes, I'm having...
That looks done.
Yeah, that looks done. If I were you, I'd just put it over there by the microwave, Mario. Just put it over there. As long as it's cooked done and y'all are happy about it, then I'm not gonna bitch. So that is a tough break for Riley Anderson. Of course, remember, she won the qualifier. And of course, Dylan Cunningham, the guy that won the first race after the two cars in front of him failed post-race inspection, he's back here in 8th. We have 40 on the lead lap, 41 still on track. And now the 7 car is going backwards, going to lose a spot to Jacob Tutu. John Wesley Allen battling for, or took the lead from Ashley Reynolds. John Wesley Allen's driving for the Red Bull team, and of course, we will see his teammate in the Buffalo Wild Wings series, Samantha Greenville.
Is that enough, baby?
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
So basically, what we're saying as I'm doing the stream live, dinner is nearly done. Yes, I will be going to figures jail because I'm still at the house.
So let's see. Daniel,
Do what?
there's 5 people living in that.
Yeah, there's 5 people. There should be enough. No excuse why there shouldn't.
Why? Or Marco?
Yeah.
So,
Because that's why I let the chicken over there relax and let the juices absorb itself.
Smart.
it's gonna fall.
Yeah, because I don't want to cut through that chicken and then the juices go like that. You know what I mean? So let it relax.
That's right.
See, that's why you call me as a chef. Mike Chilton in the 55. Chet Collingwood, there he is, going to take the lead. I want to check to see if Chet Collingwood has won a race last season. In the, don't worry, I'll fix it in a minute. Okay, let's see. Has Chet Collingwood been to Victory Lane? Let's double check. As Ashley Reynolds is going for the lead.
Yeah.
So, 4, 5.
Oh, I just talked it out.
Chet Collingwood. I don't remember if he went to Victory Lane or not this past season in the series. Let me see. Oh, he only made 11 starts last season. Chet Collingwood finished this past season in Monster 147th in points. He did go to Victory Lane, but remember that was when he was on a part-time schedule. Ashley Reynolds, on the other hand, who's leading this race, says they've caught Hazel Triggs.
7, 8, 9.
Ashley Reynolds finished this past season, if I can find her. She finished last season 33rd in the points, which would mean she is in the season opener. 2 top 5s, 8 top 10s.
Marco?
Yeah.
Did not find Victory Lane. She also failed to qualify for the season opener. So if she goes to Victory Lane, it would be her first win of the season.
Hey, Dan. What's going on? I might get a job at State Capital.
Oh, good. You and that state
Okay,
capital
man.
crap.
No.
I think you have to dress up for that one.
Yeah, you have to dress up. You have to dress up with a suit and tie every day. Quit saying I'm gonna be going to the state capitol when you don't know. You don't have a talent. Yeah, exactly. It's not funny, dude. I'm being serious.
Oh,
It's called Take Me Serious.
okay. Alright.
So Ashley Reynolds, who
Put this down, RD.
I believe Ashley Reynolds was. She was the 4th highest driver in the top 35 that did not go to Victory Lane. Interesting to note, Courtney Lynn, who finished 22nd in points in this past season, was the only driver in the top 25 other than Danny Rant who failed to go to Victory Lane. There's Kevin Joseph in 3rd. Allison Washington in 4th. We'll see her sister in the Monster Energy Series next season, replacing James Qualls, who's gone to the Foster Series. Samuel Fisher, Annie McGinnis, Chet Collingwood, and Paul Michaels complete the top 10. The 09 should pass the 10 without much of an issue. And Riley Anderson, as in the words of Cody Smart, is the winner of the reverse race.
3, 4.
But not the way she went to end off 2022. And Riley Anderson, who finished last season 49th in the points, she's got her work cut out for her, as she's going to have to try to make the field on time or race her way in, because she finished last season 49th in the points, did not go to victory lane. She had 4 top 5, 6 top 10, so talk about not the way to end off your season if you're Ashley Reynolds. As we still have 2 people watching now, we got 3 people watching. If you just joined us, welcome to the Battle of the Sexes main event. Daniel Voles here at Charlotte, North Carolina. Nathan Orman, our producer and engineer, who, by the way, is in this chat, back in our PCS Race studios tonight. You're looking at John Wesley Allen and Kevin Joseph, the EY Wheel Bearing Chevrolet and the Dunkin' Donuts Chevy. Kevin Joseph, who's running in second. Let's see, where did Kevin Joseph finish this past season? Nope, no spoilers if you all trying to help. Kevin Joseph finished last season, if I can find any points, and unfortunately I can't find them. Let me just do this.
7, 8,
2952, okay. Kevin Joseph finished this past season tied for 58th in the points. Him and Kenneth Ayers. Joseph had 4 top 5, 10 top 10s, but did not find victory lane.
wow.
Jacob Tutu, by the way, who finished last season 45th in points. There he is. He did go to victory lane, but that was when he was driving, I believe he was driving the same BMW. Oh, we had a wreck over here on the back straightaway, but no caution. Oh, yep, we got a caution. Timmy Turner is wrecked. That's Kelly Moore.
5,
Brianna Knight's in it. A lot of damage to the 5-Hour Energy Toyota. I thought that was not going to be a yellow, but when I saw Turner stopped on the front straightaway, it did bring out a yellow. And now is fuel mileage going to come? Now are these drivers going to pit? Timmy Turner's got a lot of damage to his machine. Let's first see what did not bring out the yellow. Then we'll see what brought out the caution. Oh my word! Oh, Timmy Turner was involved. Wow, Turner was involved in 2 yellows. Looks like he bounced off the 25. That's Bella San Diego. And I don't know who he just came down off the nose. I'll have to go to helicopter to see that answer. Oh, that looks like Brooklyn Carter. To be fair for Brooklyn, there was nothing she could have done. So that would explain why there was smoke on the back straightaway, why they didn't throw the yellow, and Turner did a great job saving it.
you're good.
But then, what in the world happened over here in turn 3 with a 6 car?
7 goes to
It's like the 18 was coming to pit road, 15 got turned, and oh my goodness, the 6 car went flipping. Side over side, end over end. Oh no, is this... Oh my God! The 6 landed on top of the 65.
okay.
That was almost reminiscent of what happened in the Oreo Cup Series race when Chloe Erickson went flipping. The only catch was she didn't hit any driver. And there's a look at Turner's. Boy,
Looks like you won.
how to have that feeling right there. And oh, got the windshield of the Tide Pods Buick Regal.
Yeah, let's take a break.
That-
We need to,
Boy,
there's about to be.
hit the it just hit the roof of the 65. Yeah, you see the roof is crushed in. Let's go on board Timmy Turner. This is going to be an ugly view. See, he's trying to get back up to speed. They're definitely very concerned about Kelly Moore here. Oh, that's a worse feeling as a race car driver. But at least Timmy Turner did apply the brakes to not make it a severe accident, so that's good. So, but tough break for Brianna Knight, tough break for Timmy Turner and Kelly Moore. And now they are both out of this race. Good thing is the window nets came down on both drivers, so they are okay. They'll probably have to roof on the windshield of the 65. They'll do it at the shop when they get home. Hate that for Kelly Moore, who was having a decent run, and unfortunately her night's going to come to a disappointing end. So our caution, our second of the night, right around the midway point of tonight's race. And that's a sickening feeling, seeing a car that's got some damage. I wouldn't want a flipping car striking my windshield, if you know what I mean. As the Dodge Charger pace car is currently leading, they have already towed the 6 and the 65 away, and they're going to tow it back to the garage. Timmy Turner and Kelly Moore have already climbed into the ambulance to take the trip to the infield care center so they can be checked and released. And we're going to go green this time by. How is everybody doing in the chat tonight? Right now, Jacob Tutu is the leader. Top 10 as we go back to green. John Wesley Allen second. Kevin Joseph third. Fourth, Allison Washington. Fifth, Samuel Fisher. Sixth is Ashley Reynolds as the two lap cars are coming to the inside. That's the 09 and the 10. Ben Tennyson 7th. Mike Chilton 8th. Strawberry Lawson 9th. And 10th is Chet Collingwood. We preserve the 09. The 09, I believe, will be up to speed and could be a nuisance as far as this battle is concerned. I don't think these leaders came to pit road, so I still think we're going to have pit stops before this thing's over with. And as I said, drivers out. Timmy Turner, Kelly Moore out of the race. They join Riley Anderson, who is already in the garage area. Of course, she's already gone to the showers. We're down to like one person watching. That's probably the meat Warmy. That's a tough break for Kelly Moore. And like I said, this is a non-points event, so I don't see any issues with them having a bad result. So they can just ill afford this bad finish, and then they'll be good to go. Back to green. The interesting thing for Allison is that her sister Lacey made it into her first playoffs, but was eliminated after the round of 20. We are going from 20 to 16 for 2023 and keeping it at 16. Foster's will stay at 16 if you're all asking about the 2023 season. As Hazel Triggs currently holding up these leaders, the 09 is up to speed as John Wesley Allen has taken the race lead. We're past the halfway point here in tonight's feature event, main event, I should say. Looks like the 15 is off the pace, so you can definitely take out the 15 in the running for this win. There's Brooklyn Carter. All right. I'm getting ready to put my phone down so I can go get my food and come right back. but I'll do it when we get another yellow or when these drivers get ready to come to pit road. Alright, so Jacob Tutu is the leader. Alright, so while these drivers are currently racing right now, I'm going to go ahead and get my dinner, so be back in a second. Alright, make sure you all wash your hands. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. So let me put this down. Looks like Jacob Tutu lost the lead while I was getting my supper. And Chet Collingwood is now the leader of this race. Sorry about that, I had to get my dinner. The fuel window is roughly between 62 and 67. And these cars are on the Cup physics.
That same backup was Biggie Smalls. Well, that.
Yeah, you can definitely smell that chicken was done. Yeah. Alright, make sure you all wash your hands. They're gonna come up to they're coming up to Brianna Knight. I'm gonna try to get a custom car made for Brianna Knight, but I need somebody to help me get I don't know if I need to get Photoshop or GIMP or something. I'll have to figure that out. Hopefully I didn't put too much rub on it to where it overpowered it. Which I don't think I did. It was the right amount of rub. It was like the meat seasoning I just used for this chicken. That was the only seasoning I could find. Chet Collingwood's still the leader, but I expect pit stops to take place. Have you heard of a Steven, have you heard of a Black Eyed Peas restaurant we used to have?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Black Eyed Peas restaurant we used to have, or no?
Yeah, I have.
It's like Brianna Knight's trying to do her best to get out of the way.
Yeah, I did eat some Black Eyed Peas once.
Brianna Knight trying her best to get out of the way. She's holding up Truman X in that outside line. Chet Collingwood, currently the leader, but as I said, we're going to get to pit stop. Oh, you better not try 4 wide.
I have no taste to them.
Paul Michaels nearly tried 4 wide. You know 4 wide is a death sentence. Caution for the 3rd time tonight. What happened? Oh, huge wreck. This is the big one. This is the big one at Charlotte. Samantha Maples torn up. Hazel Triggs has got some damage. That's her 2nd wreck. Annie McGinnis is involved. Amanda Wallace, Bella San Diego. Triggs has got a lot of damage. Annie Thomas. Abigail Furling, 2nd time those 2 drivers have been involved in a wreck. For Thomas, it would be her 3rd this week. And the leaders had raced back to the line. Hazel Triggs, a lot of damage to the front end on her machine. Brooklyn Carter, looks like her luck ran out. What in the world just happened in this wreck? Annie McGinnis, Samantha Maples in it. I don't know if Samuel Fisher got a piece of it. Mackenzie Thompson did. Look at the front end on her Audi RS4. All right, let's see if we can try to unravel this little incident.
When you're standing before me with tears in your
Ladies and gentlemen,
eyes.
just quit worrying about other people and just get your food, Mario. Jesus Christ.
That one where it says,
Sorry about that, guys. My roommate wants to be damn nosy, and I'm about to throw him out the window if he doesn't stop. Oh, we got another edition of mail abuse. Rebecca Hawkins just turned Katsura Mirmoez. And Mario doesn't fucking listen to what I said. So the 44 gets looped around. Who's the first driver that's going to nail him? I'm going to say it's the 06. Yep.
like, Kenny Lane goes,
4009, nowhere to go. Courtney Lynn. How on earth did Courtney Lynn get through that? Wow. Then the track just becomes blocked, and looks like the 10 car just ARCA braked into that incident. She ran the back, I believe, the 21 or somebody. And it just caused the track to get blocked. That was Annie Thomas there that she might have ran the back of. See, yeah, it looks like, because Thomas is slowing down. Yeah, see, Thomas slows down because of the wreck, and I don't think Trigg slowed down. F word. Yep, and Hazel Triggs definitely did run the back of the M&M's Caramel Hyundai Sonata.
yeah.
Boy, that tore up a lot of cars in the process. And surprisingly, none of these drivers are coming to pit road. As I'm getting rudely interrupted. But that was a lot of drivers involved in that incident there. That's the first multi-car wreck we've had so far this weekend.
No, I think he tried to play the Beetlejuice card. What are you talking about? I've seen his name 3 times. Beetlejuice. Stop! You don't want that guy running around in here. You're messing with
My goodness.
powers you don't understand. You don't want that guy running around here. Yeah.
I hate when people get nosy with me.
No.
Need to get paper towels.
You gonna go get them?
Yes, go ask Tequila if we can get a roll of paper towels here.
All right.
And please do it nicely. Not give her an attitude about it.
All right.
Because Robbie's already had enough BS with you.
Okay.
Make sure you say it nicely.
Okay.
Yeah, if he doesn't say it nicely, you know what's going to happen, Brian.
Yeah.
Steel chair. Ding!
Yeah.
That too. No, I'm gonna make sure his face gets smashed into a book.
Yeah.
Get that joke? I slam my face into a book. Get the joke.
Make it a book on.
Make a book about his face on Facebook.
Make it a book on manners.
Oh God. As we're going to go back to Green Flag Racing on lap number 66 of 100. Should give us a total of 34 laps of racing to go. Out of the race, and there's some cars behind the wall after that little incident. Annie McGinnis, Katsura Mirmo, excuse me there. Brooklyn Carter, thank you. Samantha Maple and Hazel Triggs out of the race. Of course, they were the ones. The 10 car eventually is going to be asked to see the stewards for deciding I'm going to be a girl and just yeet into that wreck for absolutely no reason. 15, 23, and 9 are currently off the lead lap due to the damages they got. So we're going to go back to Green Flag Racing here at Charlotte. After that was probably our biggest wreck of the night. Sorry if I had to put my phone down. I was trying to take a bite of this chicken. We're going to go back to green. Mm-hmm. I do apologize if I was eating with had food in my mouth. Let me put that down.
Hey. This is really good, really good chicken.
Yeah, definitely. I never fail when I cook chicken.
You got that right.
Everybody's like, man, how are you doing this chicken recipe? I just let it cook. I just let it cook for like 20, 30 minutes in the oven, and it's almost like grilling it. Are we under caution? Yes, we are. Fourth caution tonight.
Ready? See, I'm saving the bread for like a week. Plus, I got plastic bags.
Like a wreck off turn 4. Who did this involve? Looks like the 16 of Samuel Fisher.
Yeah, I got
Wyatt Garcia's involved. Got some damage to that Cheerios Betty Crocker Dodge. See what happened to those two lads. Fisher was having a good run inside the top 10 for most of this first half of the race. Let's see here. I think he got a tap from the 8 of Timothy Grenville. Yes, he did. Then he goes up, gets Paulo Massa and Courtney Lynn. So Lynn's luck comes running out. And around the 40 goes, and I believe the 40 is going to get hit by somebody, or unless he hits the wall. I think he's going to hit the wall right there. And somebody plowed in the back of the 16. I don't know who it was. Oh, that's because when the 42 came off the wall, he ended up turning the Ortho Weed Killer Ford Fusion around. Like I said, Samuel Fisher was having a good run during the early part of this race, and now that came to a crashing end, and looks like his damage is too much, and now he is done for the night. So our fourth yellow tonight. Unless these drivers already pitted a while back that I was not aware of, then I think these drivers can make it the rest of the way. Yeah, I think they pitted a while back, so I think they might be good on fuel. I didn't know if they pitted or not. I think one of the yellows...
We're gonna see what the weather gonna look like. Tomorrow.
Yeah, right now I know tomorrow. Brian and Andre are the only two going to work. Steven, Mario, Tequila, and I are going to be here.
Yeah.
That also, by the way, snaps my work streak. Right on the dot. Because remember, the last time I didn't go to work, well, I ended up watching my show, which interestingly enough, that was when I didn't communicate that well with Tequila. This time it's an off day. And the fortunate thing for me, since tomorrow's the 1st, I get paid tomorrow. I'm not doing that to creep you people. I'm just doing that because I get paid tomorrow. So,
Good deal.
yeah. So we're going to have 33 cars on the lead lap, 30 on the lead lap. And we already have 9 drivers behind the wall after these 4 cautions we've had. In what has been a very good main event, even though everybody has the same ratings, which that's what we're supposed to have. I'm going to put this down so I can eat. But in all seriousness, the attitude between Mario and Steven just needs to stop.
Yeah.
Because I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. It's good.
I still don't know why I got 2 to 9, 5 to 9, 2 to 9 this week. I still don't understand that method. So it's like 2 of my 3 shifts, I'm going to have a break. The only one I'm not going to have a break is going to be that Wednesday, and I'm going to be hungry.
See, that's wrong. That shouldn't even happen.
Well, the only reason they come up with is we close early. So that would make a legitimate reason. But still, it sucks I have to work 4 hours with no food in my tummy, and then I have to come home and tell Tequila, just a FYI, I didn't get a break. Just like the other day. Oh no. Chet Collingwood just blew up. Well, make that 10 drivers out of the race. Chet Collingwood is now out of the race. His engine just went kaboom. So now Paul Michaels will assume the race lead. So it's up break for the 87. And we're back to green. I don't even know if Steven likes the smoothie I normally get when I was still living with my parents.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Nice singing voice.
Thank you. Excuse me.
What blew on the 87 is my curiosity. Because I saw his engine went kaboom. As my freaking mouse was being drunk. Collingwood's still on pit road, so we don't know what the problem is. But I know his night's going to come to an end. John Wesley Allen currently the leaders. We're now 3/4 of the way through this race. Reminder to everyone, this telecast is presented by the authority of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association, and it may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and description of this broadcast may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association. BCS Ray want to thank you fans for your support and hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast.
How is it? Oh, this chick's so good.
Has 87 gone out of the race? It was a gearbox issue. So apparently he broke the gearbox as they were getting ready to get back to green. So it's up break
What?
for Chet Collingwood. As we're now having a 3-wide battle for second.
Okay. At like 8 o'clock, I got church. 8 o'clock,
And then you'll be going to bed at 10.
Yeah.
So you can get ready for work. Nice motivational belch.
You're welcome.
And Brian and I said at the same time, how quaint. That was definitely a good chicken. I just didn't want to have too much of the rub overpowering it.
Right.
That's why I was trying to make sure not to do that. We're at 20 laps of racing to go. Hope everybody had themselves a very good Wednesday. Well, final Wednesday in the month of November, because we start the first day of December tomorrow, and also the final month of 2022.
So now it's going to start, tomorrow morning it's going to be cold, really cold. Probably going to be high 20s tomorrow. Not for all day, but
Good thing is, I'm going to be in my room tomorrow. After this race, we'll have Sportsnet PCS Array with Cody Smart, Nathan Orman, and the crew. They will recap this race. They'll recap this race. They'll preview the race on Friday. And just a little FYI, that was the, I recorded the Dover race when Nathan Orman was still in quarantine when he tested positive for COVID-19.
that's quite good.
Paul Michaels racing the driver I like to call Mr. Where Did He Come From? And Elijah's other favorite driver, Jacob Tutu. Here comes his brother coming to the inside. And the reason I say that's Elijah's other favorite driver, besides Ty Gibbs, referred to Jacob Tutu, is Jacob and Elijah have a bit of history when the two of them took each other out at the other mile and a half track, the sister track to Charlotte, Atlanta, one year, and caused a massive wreck. Noah Tutu leads. Strawberry Lawson now in second. If there's still enough chicken left, I'll probably finish it. There's only one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it then. Noah Tutu coming, but the problem is they're coming up to catch the two ladies, which is Abigail Furling and... Who is that? Abigail Furling, and that's Brianna Knight.
What?
That was good chicken. Thanks, Joel. See, at least at least I cook like a dad. The last thing Noah Tutu does not want to see is a dreaded yellow flag coming out, and we would have a restart. As Abigail Furling's trying to get out of the way for Noah, and that's going to allow these drivers to catch up. See Rebecca Hawkins back there. Remember, Rebecca Hawkins actually won the final special event last year So she's trying to go 2 for 2 this year. Here comes Wesley Allen, and he's going to take the lead from Noah Tutu. As I'll be right back so I can get that last piece of chicken. 10 to go.
Yeah. Clean the. Yeah, don't get something like chicken.
That's a good thing I don't go.
Go ahead, huh?
Yeah, now we can clean that. Oh, I gotta clean that pan.
Yeah, man.
Sorry about the little.
Yeah. It's hard to do that without spilling it.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand why you screw up so much.
Yeah. This finish is gonna be really wild here, folks. Dylan Cunningham has taken the race lead, but for how long? Doesn't matter which guy wins the race, or doesn't matter if it's either Cunningham or Wesley Allen or the ladies, it's who is ahead of one another as far as the gender class is concerned. John Wesley Allen leads, but Timothy Grenville, they'll be coming up hopefully sooner. Six to go. Look forward to next year's special event of this event. The Oreo Cup Series Season 2 signups will be sometime next year. As Michelle Furling still in the hunt. She's trying to get around Paul Michaels for the second position. It looks like she's going to have a chance, and Rebecca Hawkins is going to follow suit. 4 to go. Now Furling has already passed Michelle Furling. Now she's trying to catch Dylan Cunningham with 3 laps of racing to go. Will the ladies win it for a second year in a row? Will the guys win it for the first time? But let's not forget, lap traffic could decide this race. 2 to go. If we take the white flag and we have a crash, we race back no matter what. Yellow comes out on this lap, it ends the race. If we take the white and the yellow comes out, we race back to the checkers. Here comes Michelle Furling. We're coming to the white flag. Flagman has the white flag in its hand. 1 more lap to go in this race. Hawkins is now in second. They've caught Timothy Grenville, but it will be too little too late as we're down the back straightaway for the final time. They've done it. For the second year in a row, it's going to be the ladies who win And it's going to be Michelle Furling that wins the Battle of the Sexes. So the female compadres, you've done it again for the second year in a row. Well done to you, ladies. Well done, ladies. I bet those that DNQ'd, I bet they're probably having a party over there. Wow, good job. And how fitting is it? A veteran who's been in the PCS race since the very beginning back in 2010. Let's say guys got embarrassed by the girls 2 years in a row. Last year was Brenda Eveling. This year, Michelle Furling. Rebecca Hawkins second. That solidified it for the ladies. That's why you can definitely say the girls are definitely a force to be reckoned with. Diego Marquez third, Jacob 224, Dylan Cunningham fifth, Truman X, Noah 22, Paul Michaels, Mike Chilton, and Allison Washington complete the top 10. As you look on down through the remainder of the finishing results, a lot of drivers who came in this race with high hopes were involved in the wreck. In our 4 cautions we've had here tonight, we had 29 cars finish on the lead lap. Timothy Grenville was the last car on the lead lap. Annie Thomas, Brianna Knight, Abigail Furling finished 1 or more laps down. And then 10 drivers did not see the checkered flag. Collingwood, who was leading the race, coming back to the final restart before his gearbox decided to go kaboom. And then Samuel Fisher, Anna McGinnis, Katzer Ramirez, Brooklyn Carter, Samantha Maple, Hazel Trix, Timmy Turner, Kelly Moore were out of the race from that big wreck, and Riley Anderson due to a mechanical failure that took the driver from Minnesota, now living in San Francisco, out of the race. The good news is for her, as well as everybody else that didn't have a good run, it was a non-points event, if you ask me. So I can definitely say it's a great, if you are a female driver and you're watching this race, I bet you're jumping for excitement. For the men, how embarrassing you get embarrassed 2 years in a row. Let's hope it doesn't become a 3rd year in a row. But that's going to do it from here at Charlotte for the Battle of the Sexes for the 2nd year in a row. The Lady Compadres are the victors, and their trip, they're going to go to Australia to see Annie Thomas's amazing house, and Annie Thomas and Betty Johnson's amazing house in Sydney. And we'll get to split, we'll get $100 grand each again. But that's going to do it for the special events on this channel. I may have one more special event in store that will come out on the 25th, which will also be another Monster Energy group. I don't know who. We'll see. But congratulations to the girls on the win. Hopefully the guys can snap the 2-year losing streak. We'll see. But hope you all enjoyed tonight's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become part of the PCS Array crew today. Be sure to follow the PCS Array on Discord. I will have the Discord link in the description when this video goes up. And yes. So we've shown you your full finishing results, and we will see you guys next time. As we'll see you guys Friday for Dover International Speedway for the Foster Series. But until then, I've been Dean DeVos, the Blue Hedgehog, signing off as you've been watching another broadcast courtesy of PCS Array TV, the best center racing around the world since 2017. Please go hug Nathan Orman, and good night from Charlotte.